Boom shakalaka, as Bitcoin blows through $43,000, approaching $44,000 today, we are taking a look at some charts suggesting that Bitcoin is just getting started. The reality of Bitcoin touching $1 million in the near future, and why we are all still very early. You'll definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we are taking a look at why Bitcoin is just getting started, about to blast off. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love, where every day we share some of the best charts on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Now today, take a look at this. Neutral, out of fear for the first time in over a month. From extreme fear last month and last week, fear yesterday, now we are in neutral territory and continuing to tick upwards. As a matter of fact, the whole entire market up about 3% today. Bitcoin blowing through $43,000, approaching $44,000 as we speak at $43,989. Ethereum at $31.37. BNB at $4.14, XRP at 84 cents, Cardano $1.16, Terra Luna $93, Solana $104, and Avalanche $86. And if you want to know the best coins today to outpace just holding Bitcoin alone based on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and over 80 different indicators to help you pick out the best tokens on all the exchanges, well, today the tokens would be DEI token, Bitmart token, BTSE token, Wrapped Bitcoin, and Lido Staked Ether. I want you to pay attention right here. Look at this. Almost 30% of the portfolio is Bitcoin and Ether, and this takes a look at all the cryptocurrencies out there. So potentially you might see an impulse coming from Bitcoin and Ethereum before we see it affecting the rest of the altcoins out there. Now, if you want to check this out for yourself, there is a discounted link down in the description. You could add low caps to potentially add more risk, but also more reward. Now, not only that, talking about rewards, had you been using Celsius Wallet, I have a new partnership with Celsius. I love the product. I've been using it for multiple years myself. But had you have been using Celsius Wallet, you would get rewarded in your wallet every single Monday. Monday becomes payday for you all the time. Not only that, if you transfer some of your assets to Celsius, you're eligible for up to $5,000 in rewards for just transferring your assets into your Celsius wallet. So you'll definitely want to check that out. There is a description, or a link down in the description. Now, today, Bitcoin following this extremely steep dotted trajectory through this airplane to the bullseye. Now, why is that? Well, since this bottom here in the middle of March, Bitcoin has been following a very steep trajectory. Could see some resistance, this downtrend line right here, resistance about $45,000. So we're coming up very close to that. But if we do break through there, we could continue. If Bitcoin breaks $46,000, there's a 97% chance it's going up to $64,000. So this is something we're going to keep an eye on closely. We may see a little bit of resistance coming up soon with this blue dotted line. But the good news is Bitcoin is following this very nice upward trend, continuing the price upwards. Now, what are some charts we want to take a look at today? Well, first thing right here, if we take a look at the percent of last active supply 1+ years ago for Bitcoin, we can see that as the supply kind of starts to round, what happens with Bitcoin price? Boom, it shoots up. Now, as we see right here, Bitcoin, the percent supply is starting to round. We could say we're somewhere around like right here. If you take a look previously around July of 2020, we'll take a look what happens to Bitcoin price from there. Goes absolutely parabolic. We could be set for the Bitcoin price to go absolutely parabolic. Not only that, but Bitcoin has an inverse relationship with USDT dominance. The last two times USDT dominance fell under the daily HMA and 200 EMA with a bearish RSI, Bitcoin and many alts went on serious runs. It's making its way down right now. We can see it happened right here where it fell underneath and then came back down. Guess what happened? Bitcoin price shot up. It went from $9,000 to $64,000. Then the next time that happened, Bitcoin price went from $28,000 to $69,000. Well, right now we're at $32,000. Where could Bitcoin price potentially go? I don't know, but if it follows this same trend, well, there's a 75% chance that it's likely going up. Now, not only that, but if we take a look at traditional markets, because even though they're not correlated, Bitcoin and altcoins do somewhat follow what's happening in stonks nowadays. If we take a look at the NASDAQ 100, very bullish, signal, the 52-week Williams oscillator, became oversold 2 weeks ago, the 7th time since 2003. Basically, it signaled multi-year lows for the NASDAQ in 4 out of 6 cases. If we see here, look at that. Multi-year lows when it signaled, boom, price shot off. Multi-year lows when the price signaled, boom, shot off. Now, it was wrong here and here, but right here, boom, shot off. Boom, shot off. So likelihood that the price would continue going up. Not only that, but if we take a look at a 3-week vortex indicator for Bitcoin, we can see that there's a bottom. Every time we have basically this peak in the blue line, part of the 3-week vortex indicator, we can also see on the Bitcoin dormancy flow indicator that signals a bottom as well. But when we have a cross, then the price shoots off. So we've already had a bottom here, a bottom here. We've signaled a bottom right down here. Well, we have another cross, which would suggest the price would head back up. All of these charts suggesting Bitcoin price is headed back up, and we're seeing Bitcoin blowing through price after price. As a matter of fact, right now, Bitcoin is following what it did back in 2010 to 2013 very, very exactly. If we take a look, there's a chart here of 2010 and 2013, a chart here of now, and take a look at how exact this is. We have 29 bars, 31 bars, 34 bars. We have 28 bars, 31 bars, 34 bars. And basically what happens is we have a top, comes down, second top comes down, third top comes down, and then we have fourth and fifth blow off tops. Now, when that happened back in 2010 and 2013, we saw a pattern like this. Now, again, we have this pattern 2016 to now. We have the same thing except extended, taking about 3 times longer to move the market cap, many times larger. This suggests that Bitcoin price could head up to the $400,000, $500,000 area. But that's not all, because this chart today was just published by Trading Shot about 18 hours ago. And he says, can Bitcoin ever reach the magic 3.0 extension of the fib, reaching 1 million USD? You can see right here that Bitcoin, this is the bottom trend line, okay? Bitcoin's parabolic growth curve, which is basically the bottom for Bitcoin. Right now, it's roughly about $26,000. Now, towards the end of 2024, that's over $100,000. So the bottom then is still more than double where we are right now. But that's not the interesting thing. The interesting thing is when we reach these RSI historic resistance zones, well, we have the 1 fib, 1.5 fib, 2 fib, 2.5 fib, 2.5 fib. Well, wouldn't it make sense that the next would be the 3 fib? Now, if that happens, that would put Bitcoin at about $1 million somewhere between August of 2023 and September of 2024. So less than 2 years away, we could be seeing $1 million Bitcoin, realistically. And some of you are saying, but that's not even possible. And, you know, every once in a while, I just like to peruse some of the big guys' Twitters because they have a much bigger picture. Like, you remember a few months ago when Bitcoin was $69,000 and CZ Binance posted, hey, watch out for some market volatility in the upcoming months. And then what happened? The market dumped. Well, what's he saying right now? Right now, he is saying it always feels like I'm late in crypto, but we are still in the early days. Now, he doesn't specifically say anything about the price going up to $1 million, but you have to read behind the lines, because when he's saying beware of market volatility, prices tanked. Now he's saying we're still early. That likely means prices are going up. Now, why am I even more convinced of that? Well, if we take a look at cbbi.info, which pretty much predicts the end, the tops, we are nowhere near the top. Right now, we are at 37% confidence, something like previously when the price was way down low before it took off. So we're nowhere near the top. And he's just met with Bukele, the president of El Salvador. He also met with someone from Uruguay. And he's talking with a lot of these countries because guess what? Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin standards are soon going to be around the world. And when that happens, we're going to see Bitcoin hitting this $1 million mark very, very easily. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all for today's episode. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter. Check out token metrics for some of the best coins to pick, and hold your coins in your Celsius wallet. Earn up to 17% APY paid every Monday, and get up to $5,000 for just transferring your assets there right now. There's a link down in the description. I'll catch you guys later. Love you very much. Peace.